Ujú.
No. Ah, no, sí, ya está.
Andrés en la playa se fue. La odio. Ya. Voy a apagar mi micro, Mariano, y en 5 ingresas, ¿ya?
Hello, everybody. Hello, teacher. Today we are going to present a very interesting topic for all of you who are close to finishing our professional careers. Thesis presentation. The completion of a thesis is very long. It requires a lot of effort and time. But if we manage to have a good thesis and not we complement it with a good presentation, we will not be able to transmit our ideas correctly to the jurors, and we may not answer their questions well, which will not lead to a bad result, which is why it is very important to take into account the following tips that my colleagues will develop to have a good presentation. I give the pass to my partner, Maria Angela.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Before the exhibition, it is necessary to learn everything of the topic you are going to talk about. A thesis exhibition is one of the most important presentation of your academic life. You can't make any mistake because they can mean you don't know what you are presenting. To avoid this mistake, it is important to make a summary of your document, pointing out the most relevant information that you must not forget. A thesis is a very long document, but for the presentation, it is key for it not to last more than 20 minutes. With the resume, you can control how much time you will talk and the quality of the information you will present. Remember, you wrote your thesis. It is your idea. For instance, it's impossible for you to memorize it. At this point, you already know the topic perfectly because you have written about it. You have done lots and lots of research. If you are aware of the document you've made, you don't have a reason to panic. Visual aids are going to be your best friend while presenting your thesis. It's a long exhibition, so you must make sure they are dynamic but serious at the same time. Don't make more than 20 slides. They can be really exhausting for the audience if they don't ever seem to end. Rely in your visual aids, but don't read everything. The only information that has to be included are those relevant points that maybe you can forget while talking. So you will remember every detail you have to mention. Finally, but most importantly, is practice a lot. Get rid of the nerves. The only way to do is researching your presentation. Practice with your family as
Esta
well
librería
as
se
your
tuviera
friends.
solamente 5 días
Make
para
them
conocer Nueva
ask you
York, el
question
primer
about the
día y ni
topic. Create a
Esta
safe
librería si tuviera
environment in
solamente
which you
cinco
know
días
you
para
can
conocer Nueva York,
make
el primer
mistakes,
día iniciaría con el
and they
museo y el
will
Museo Americano
tell
de
you
Historia Natural.
how to
Yendo del
improve
museo
them.
me dedicaría a recorrer la
Don't be
parte sur del
scared
parque,
to
como el
fail
casino
while
de Venice.
practicing. That the only was to make sure everything is going to be fine with your thesis exhibition. Next.
Thanks, Maria Angela. Next, I'm going to talk about during the exhibition. Tips to use that is a thing we should not do. Next slide, please. No, 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 no. To do. Speak slowly in a calm voice and as clearly as possible. Make eye contact with people because it helps the public understand your topic. Recommendation number three explains logically, pleasantly, and clearly. Number four, be safe all the time. We have to be sure to have a good grade. Now is late, please. Next is okay. Not to do. Don't move too much. This can distract people. Number two, don't read the material on the slide. Explain it. We must have the topic started. And finally, do not interrupt the jury. When the jury asks questions, we must listen carefully to know that answer to. Next slide, please. It's very important to follow this recommendation to be able to prove a good thesis support. Also, because it is the time to be able to give all your knowledge to about the topic. Continue, Jim, please.
Okay, continue. After the exhibition, conclude the topic and the space for question. Conclude the topic. After a good exhibition and with the your attentive to all our comments. When we finish presenting our thesis topic, it is always good to take this consideration to close the presentation and thus finish capturing all the attention of the audience. Number one, del compelling story. Number two, add a call to action. And number three, drop a surprise fact. And number four, shared quote. And number five, use it the roulette of three. Number six, return again to your opening statement. And number seven, ask a rhetorical question. And number eight, summaries with a short memory estimate. The space for questions. The speech must listen careful to each question or comment posed to him, and if she doesn't understand sometime, ask for the statement to be repeated but never interrupt. Understand that the question or observation aren't an attack alt, alt at each moment. They are definite are the defense. And three, to fit them a probability, understand that it is about establishing a debate with you and that criticism must be accepted in call case A's, positive and constructive. Continues conclusion, Mariana.
Okay. Finally, we hope we have been able to give you the best advice so that all of you can apply it in your thesis presentation. Our main conclusion is that if we manage to make a good exhibition, we will be much closer to obtain the title. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, classmates.